Well, hello once again and welcome to another edition of Lightning TV, brought to you of course in association with mjdphoto.biz. Another busy weekend, of course, last weekend for Lightning. It was a double header against old rival Peterborough Phantoms. Now, Lightning have beat Phantoms in all the previous 4 meetings of the season. Would they make it 5 on Saturday night? Let's go and have a look. So introducing tonight's visitors, Peterborough Phantoms, of course. Number 1 is Damien King, 8 is Lewis Hook, 16 is Marcel Petran, 17 James Ferrara, 18 is Robert Ferrara, and 19 is Luke Ferrara. 23 Mark Levers, 24 is Declan Barmer, 27 James Hutchison, 29 is Will Weldon, 51 Eric Piatek, 55 Greg Pick, 61 Jason Buckman, 65 Darius Pisauskas, 74 Slava Kulikov, 79 Tom Saw, 87 Kamil Jurina, and 91 Dan Wood. That's Peterborough Phantoms. And once again introducing your home team tonight, Milton Keynes Lightning, of course, warming up once again in their green Northgate Hire sponsored shirts. Number 1 is Jordan Headley, number 3 Paul Gore, 5 Ben Russell, 8 Blaz Emisic, 10 is Connor Good, 12 Yanni Jokela, 14 Jordan Cowney, 17 Stanislav Lasiek, 19 is Lee Jameson, 21 Ross Green, 23 Tom Carlon, 55 Michael Farn, 61 Ross Bowers, 66 Lewis Christie, 78 is Lucas Zatopek. Your officials for this evening, your linesmen Matt Carrington and Chris Wells, and your referees John Liptrot and Andrew Miller.
Let's play hockey!
Penalty called on Lightning 78, Lucas Zatican. Use 2 minutes for charging, timed at 17:34. Lightning 78, 2 minutes charging at 17:34.
So quite tense and terse as he went through the game, but in the end a 3-1 win for Lightning. Now one of the guys missing on Saturday night was of course Lightning captain Adam Carr, and after the game I caught up with him. So Adam, 3-1 win over Peterborough tonight, takes you to 5-0 in the series throughout the season so far, but it made you work hard for that one.
Yeah, they always will. To be fair, they're a good team there. They got some really dangerous forwards, but really set out a game plan for their boys, and they stuck out really well, and thought they deserved 2 points.
It's we keep saying it on various interviews and stuff like that. You've had the schedule has been pretty hectic to say the least, and obviously you sat out tonight's game, as did Grant as well. Injuries, long term or short term?
Short term, yeah. Well, has to be short term. There's not much time left in the season, is there? So, no, you're right. We've had a bit of a busy schedule recently, and we've done a lot of miles, but the boys are playing really well recently. I think cup final we played really well, put in a really good performance on Wednesday. Yeah, so we've just got a few more weeks left to give it our all and see where we end up.
I was talking to Nick before the game, and he was saying that after Wednesday's disappointment of losing the cup final, he'd said to you guys, all the guys coming on the ice, just carry on playing the way you've been playing. Because you were unlucky in certain respects on Wednesday, but it was important that you kept the momentum going. Yeah,
definitely. I thought we were really unlucky Wednesday. I thought that's the best and the hardest we've played in quite some time, I think. Maybe a bit biased, but I thought we deserved to win the cup at the end of it. But yeah, like we said after the game, I think if we play like that for the rest of the year, and especially in the run in the Coventry, we've got a very, very good chance of winning the playoffs this year.
Just looking at the table on that result based tonight, your 4th place is secure now. Telford can't catch you, and nobody else can catch you. It's really the case now. It's really preparing for the next couple of weeks, seeing the season now, isn't it, and then getting ready for those quarterfinals.
Yeah, I mean we can't turn anything off in the next couple of weeks. We've got to stay focused and play our A game really, because you can't switch it on and off in time for the playoffs. We've got to keep momentum on our side, we've got to keep playing well, keep doing the things well, and be ready for the playoffs. Talking of the
playoffs, you've got to come up here and providing you qualify for Coventry after qualifying, so let's hope you will. What's it going to be like? Effectively this has been your home rink all season long. Is it going to be a different mentality when you come back up here, or is it kind of, it's just another ring, it's the finals again, provided you make it obviously?
I think it'll be a completely different experience because it's going to be sold out to start with. So it'll feel completely different to what it has done for the whole year. I think it'll be quite strange, to be honest, because obviously we've had good support all year, but I think coming up for the finals, seeing it packed out will be a good experience. Yeah, it's just going to be a weird sort of mentality. Just go back, we say every single week about fans, and Phantoms fans for me made a lot of noise for that, and the Lightning fans rose to the occasion yet again, and made a lot of noise for them. Yeah, they did. I mean, we've said all along. I mean, at the start of the year, I didn't really expect anyone to travel because it's such a big commitment for fans to do. But now they've been amazing, and we've stood by us all year, and really pleased. Brilliant. So, guys, got to travel over to Breton over Peterborough tomorrow. Play Phantoms again. A couple of games next week. Still going to be a tough game tomorrow because Peterborough are still all to play for. They're still not out of the playoff situation yet. No, they're fighting for the playoff lives at the minute, and no matter what team Peterborough have got, it's a tough place to play. It always has been, and it always will be, because it's not the best of ices. It's a small pad, but that'll be a tough game. But if we play like we did tonight and stick to the system that British put in place, I think we'll do fine. Brilliant. Well, thanks for talking to us. Cheers. Well, many thanks to Adam once again for taking the time to chat to Lightning TV after the game. Of course, hope to see him, Grant, Wally, and of course Connor Good back in Lightning shirts as soon as possible. Now let's go and have a look at the penultimate weekend's league results and see what that does to last Sunday's league table. So, as well as that Lightning result, there were another 4 games on Saturday night in the English Premier League. Basingstoke kept up their challenge for honours as they beat Sheffield Steel Dogs 4-3 at home, whilst Telford had a 5-2 road trip win against Slough down at the Hangar. Meanwhile, Phoenix were frustrated by an ever-improving Swindon side as Wildcats shut the champions-elect out at the Link Centre. On to Sunday then, and Lightning made it a season-long whitewash of results against Phantoms as they beat the Breton side 5-2 in Peterborough. Swindon beat Bracknell 1-0 on the road to ensure a nervy last league weekend for Bees, whilst Guildford took the points in a 5-1 home win against Sheffield Steel Dogs.
The celebrations in Manchester began as Phoenix won the league title with a 5-2 win against Bison, and Telford had a routine 6-1 win against the Slough team, whose season effectively ends next weekend. On to the league table, and we have our champions for the season. Manchester Phoenix cannot now be caught, and congratulations to all involved up in Altrincham. Basingstoke's season has been a great one for them, with cup success and second place guaranteed, whilst Flames and Lightning can still swap places on this last weekend of the regular season. Telford have a 2-point advantage over Swindon, but it's Wildcats that have that game in hand, and there can still be some swapping of places lower down, as 4 points separate Sheffield, Bracknell and Peterborough. Now the crunch game will come as Bees and Phantoms meet in the final game of the season on Sunday night. Well, that's pretty much all we've got time for this week, except to mention just a couple of things. Now, if you're hoping to go to the playoff quarter-final games, which is the week after this, next weekend, of course, then all you need to do is check out the Lightning website for details of travel. There will be a coach running to both the home and away games, whoever our opponents are, that weekend. So all you need to do is check out the Lightning website, www.mk-lightning.com, and come to playoff weekend, of course, the 5th and 6th of April. If you want to get any additional merchandise, there will be additional polo shirts and t-shirts with the Zufari theme available on the Supporters Club stand. They're available from this weekend, or there'll be samples available from this weekend for you to have a look at and order. So all you need to do is go and see Dave and Rebecca on the stand, of course. Now don't forget, this coming weekend is the final league weekend of the season. Don't forget, we've got the following weekend, which is the quarterfinals after that. But the final league weekend, which will see Lightning host Bracknell Bees on Saturday night. That's going to be an absolute cracker. Bracknell, of course, in that fight for 8th place with Peterborough. It's going to be a cracking game. Face-off is 7:30, doors open at 6:45 as normal. If you want to organise your travel, there's still places on the coach. Don't forget, go to the Lightning website, or you can email travel@mk-lightning.com. That's travel@mk-lightning.com. We'll be there on Saturday night. Hope to see you there too. Until then, take care.